Hello, Leo. Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead, my friends. Welcome to Fire Day. Thank you so much for coming here. I appreciate that you've clicked here. If you are brand new and you've never been here before, welcome to Ten of Cups Tarot. I hope you'll let us know in the comments that you're here. We like to be in the comments around here, so I hope that you do too. I'm always in the comments. And for those of you who are my ride or dies, thank you so much for all the hard work that you've been putting in here. I noticed that last week that we had, I'm talking you and me, Leo, that we had in this tribe, it grew, and there was so many new subscriptions here, and so 37 just last week. So I just want to say hello to you. If you're brand new, please let me know in the comments. If you're interested in being in the comics, you don't have to, but thank you so much for the way that you're helping grow this tribe. Thank you for whether you are the cross watcher or whether you are somebody who is a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Because of all of those subscriptions, I am going to be giving you a bonus read this week. Thank you so much for the way that you've been growing this tribe. I appreciate you. So sometimes this week you will get a bonus read, but first of all, let's look at the week ahead. This reading is always going to be for the week ahead whenever you find it. The weekly reads are always for the week ahead, whether you find it today, tomorrow, or next year. These are all predictions. Let's find out what's coming up for Leo in the week ahead, please. Leo energy for the week ahead. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We've got, it is a triumphant week for you. You are going to have triumphant success. And I want to say that maybe you've been feeling buried lately. Somebody here is sticking, it's like somebody buried them and they're like, nah, brah, I'm here. I'm right here. It's like a defiant sort of triumphant success. That's what it feels like. You're like, no, you can't bury me. I'm still here, and I'm here. I'm going to have the clarity, honesty, and success and triumph that I need, regardless of whether you tried to bury me or not. And so we have obstacles and challenges that are showing up next week, and I think that's why you need to be prepared with the Ace of Swords, which is the sword of truth, right? Honesty, transparency, clarity as well, because it feels like there is something that is going to make you feel challenged in the week ahead. There is some sort of obstacle that you're going to need to cut your way through. What else do we need to know for Leo? We have rejoice and celebration. It's going to work out fine. Look, these little challenges that come up for us are to test our boundaries, right? To test our boundaries, test our tenacity, test us in ways that we've never been stretched before. This is the universe kind of showing you why you're able to come out of anything. Even when people try and bury you here, Leo, you are tenacious and you just keep moving. So we have rejoice and celebration. So you could be having a reunion with somebody in the week ahead. It doesn't have to be a reunion, but this is happy celebration. Somebody could ask you out. Maybe you're getting an invite somewhere. Maybe someone's going to ask you to go out for dinner or come to their house or something like that. Maybe you're the one who's extending the invitation, but it is a happy time here. So the week ahead is full of maybe triumph, rejoice, and celebration, and you're going to have, it looks like some speed bumps here that you're going to have to leap over here. Tell me what else we need to know. Look at that. Leo, I think this is the best reading I've ever done for you so far. We've got triumph twice. We've got rejoice and celebration. Look, who really cares about the obstacles? Just leap that. Just leap it. Just jump. I feel like there isn't really much that can go wrong for you in the week ahead, I don't think. So, oh my gosh, look at that. Harmony. It looks like there is something that is on your mind about a deep soul connection, someone that you feel mirrors you, someone that you can't take your eyes off of. Maybe that is the person that you're going to see here in the week ahead, possibly. Let's take a look at some more tarot here. Let's find out what is going on for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Give us more energy for Leo, please. What is the triumphant success? Tell me about the triumphant success here for Leo. Tell me about the triumphant success for Leo. Okay, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Look, I don't read this particular deck. I do not read in the reverse because of the request of the creator. And the Nine of Pentacles here tells me that the triumphant success you're going to have is in money. It feels like your stability is about to get easier or about to get better, or even if it's good right now, it's about to get even better than that. I want to say that the triumphant success for some of you is that you have built something from the ground up, or you're the person who's still standing. I'm hearing that song, Elton John, I'm Still Standing. And so it feels like you're still standing, even after people came and tried to bury you. It feels like you are the one who is still standing, and you are solid and grounded and confident, and you're having this successful time coming up in your life here. So if you're a person who has been having a hard time, things haven't been going your way, I feel like there is something that's coming in the week ahead that is going to show you that your work, your hard work, is about to pay off. Tell me about these obstacles and challenges. We have the Knight of Cups. There we go. That changes the tune, doesn't it? So it looks like, Leo, that you are having your obstacle and your challenge, I feel, is romance. That's what it feels like here. It feels like you're having success in your life. You're having financial success in your life. Things are starting to balance themselves out. You're starting to find your confidence. And I feel like there is one thing that could trip you up or be a pitfall, and that is romance. I feel like there is something coming up in the week ahead that you're going to have to deal with. We've got Rejoice and Celebration. Look at that, the World card. So Rejoice and Celebration tells me that this is an achievement or a milestone. So whatever it is that you're going to be accomplishing in the week ahead, it feels like something really good is charging straight at you. This is victory. It's Cancer energy. This is the Chariot. So it feels like with the World card here that it feels like you're closing the door on something, that you are coming to a place where you are decided you're just going to close the door on whoever you were, whatever you did, whatever the chapter was back there, and you don't need it anymore. You're closing the door, and this is a milestone for you because I don't think that you thought you could do it. But I think that when you do close the door and come to this achievement here, when things come full circle, it's going to be a time to celebrate. Wow. It's like the best reading ever. It's like the best one of the week so far. We got the Judgment card and we have the Seven of Wands. So I feel like there is a big decision that you have to make, but don't worry about it because I feel like you are going to be triumphant in whatever it is, and it's going to be a celebratory time. The Judgment card is here because I feel like you're going to get a second chance at something. If you want that second chance, now is the time to take it. For some of you, it might be about romance or something that's romantic. And it feels like with the romance that maybe someone's got some pretty tight boundaries and you're trying to get around those boundaries next week, possibly. Maybe you're the one with tight boundaries, but I want to say that, you're feeling quite optimistic, like there's light around you, and that you're going to get victory. We've got 6 wands here. 6 wands is victory after a hard time, or victory after the fight, or coming from a dark place, and you are still shining. You're still standing. You're still shining regardless of whatever has gone on in the past. So there is some sort of big decision, judgment here about something. You might be trying again, a romantic thing, and you feel like there is going to be obstacles and challenges with that. The obstacles and challenges could be the boundaries, whether they are yours or someone else has put up some boundaries. Maybe you're trying to scoot the boundaries this week. Let's find out what's going on here. We do have the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to wait for the right time. And the right time is going to be when the world sort of enters here. When you feel the most successful, when you feel the most happy. Maybe you're having a really great week and you think, well, as long as everything's going good, I might as well take care of that other thing. Maybe I need to contact that person, see if they still have those stiff boundaries up. We do have the Six of Cups here and the Two of Wands. So it might be that there is a soulmate connection here that is blocked, or that you don't see it for what it is, or they don't take it as it resonates. But the Two of Swords is about not being able to make a decision, being stuck within the mind, stuck within the self. And so maybe you're trying to decide whether somebody is a soulmate or not. We do have the Harmony card here, right? So that is soulmate connection. That is the lovers. Oh, look at this. Spiritual union. That's why you can't let them go. If you are having a hard time letting someone go, this is why. Because they are a very deep soul connection. This is from lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes past. And there is to be some sort of a spiritual union here. You're very spiritually connected to someone here. All right. Let's get some clarity on it here. Find out what's going Tell me about Leo. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles, please. And the triumphant success. Look, I feel like you are gaining ground over your finances. And yes, this is a card of being single, but I feel like we're focused on the finances. And the judgment that you're making, I feel, is to take a second shot at something as it pertains to your finances, and I feel like it works out for you. So whether you've taken, the judgment card and making a decision about the Nine Pentacles, could be someone making a decision about being single, because we do have the Knight of Cups here. So maybe you don't want to be single anymore, and you find there's obstacles. One of the obstacles is boundaries, and so you're going to wait. But for some of you, I feel like it could be a financial thing. Tell me why the Nine of Pentacles is here with triumphant success. Whatever it is yours. We do have the World card. It shows up again. So the World card again is having stepped through some sort of a portal and having some milestone, closing a door on something you never needed. She's throwing away her hat, like, I'm no longer a witch. She's like, I'm going to do something different now, because this is the end of, it's the end of, I don't want to wear this hat anymore. And it's the end of things that I feel were stuck in your way. It's like you've reached the ocean. And she's got her foot in the water, right? Maybe it's somebody who's been traveling a long time, because the World card is the last card in the major arcana, the major secrets, right? And so it might be a long journey that you're celebrating being at the end of. And it is a long journey that has either left you single or very abundant, one of the two. We do have the Hermit, and we do have the Star. So it does feel like there is hope for another day, or there is hope that you will manifest, that you will heal. I feel like you've been spending a lot of time in hermit mode. So for some of you, I feel like the reason you're able to close the door, the reason you're able to reach the milestone, is because you've been gaining wisdom in a situation by yourself, going over the details of either your financial situation, or why am I single, or do I want to continue to be single. I feel like with this triumphant success here, that your wish fulfillment is coming in. So whatever you've been manifesting, I feel, is about to show up, or you're about to go chase it, and it's about to say, fine, I give. we do have the Sun here. So we have Virgo energy here. We have Aquarius energy, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo energy, Virgo, and Pisces. Cancer. Tell me about the Judgment. What's this decision here? We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Look, I feel like you have a worry about settling down. And like settling down with one person. That's what it feels like here. And I'm not to say that you have multiple people going on, but the Queen of Pentacles shows up. It's like, I want to settle down. I want to get stability and sturdy, dependable. I just want things to be almost like a little bit mundane. And so I feel like that you worry about that. You worry about settling down and whether or not it's for you. I feel like with the Judgment card here, that's the decision that you're making with the Knight of Cups here. And we do have the Queen of Cups. So I feel like you're making this decision about someone who is possibly Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, somebody who's Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. But this person, I feel, has done nothing but showing you compassion and love and kindness. And it feels like this queen is someone who is really kind, right? It's like she's holding the lobster, and it looks like there's a bunch of babies in the water here. And so she's about to give life. Yeah, give life to this lobster, put it back in the water. Nonetheless, I feel like your Judgment is about that. It feels like you're wondering if it's time for you to settle down. Because I feel like you've had success in your singlehood, and I feel like you're wondering if it's time to settle down. It's a big decision that you'll probably be faced with making in the week ahead. Tell me why you think that the Knight of Cups is the obstacle. I feel like it's the Knight of Cups is the obstacle because you're the one that needs to get on your horse and go offer the cup. I think that's what it is here. And tell me about the obstacles and challenges that come along with the Knight of Cups, please. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so the obstacle is, I have this Ace of Pentacles. Do I invest? Am I going to invest? Am I going to settle down? Am I going to figure out that this is the place where I'd like to plant my pentacle and grow the rest of my life? we have the Two of Swords, which tells me you're having a really hard time making this decision. And the Devil's here. And the reason that you're having a hard time making the decision, Leo, is because of the Devil energy. You feel like maybe that this is something that you're doubting yourself. Maybe you're doubting that you are wanting to settle down. I feel like with the Two of Swords and the Devil, I want to say that maybe you're avoiding something, like you're avoiding some sort of an addiction. Maybe the person you're dealing with has an addiction, or maybe you do. You're avoiding something that has to do with the Devil energy. And Devil energy is about doubt and about fear. And it's about, when it comes up with the Two of Swords, it's something that's stopping you from moving forward. So I feel like that's the challenge or the obstacle, is that maybe you do want to settle down. You do want to plant this pentacle with someone, but the Knight of Cups is the obstacle that you need to leap, because possibly something is holding you back. It feels like something is holding you back from making this decision of investing in somebody here. It could be an addiction for some of you. For others of you, it could be someone who just doesn't really have a belief in themselves, and that's what's stopping them from making a decision. They're stuck in their head. They don't want to make the decision here. Tell me about the World card, please. What is the World card here for? Because it feels like the World card, whatever achievement or milestone you come to here, is about to make you very, very happy. We have the Six of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Swords, and we have the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like you are going to offer someone something. It feels like you're going to ask them out, or you want to have a reunion with them. You're going to ask them out. It feels like you've been waiting a long time with 6 and 1 is 7 with the Page of Pentacles. But I feel like this is already brewing, and like it's already growing underneath. It's already taking seed here. And it feels like you are going to make a decision to move forward. And the Eight of Swords is a place where you're kind of stuck. You've been thinking obsessively about the happiness that you could have with this Queen. Feminine or masculine. The queens are feminine or masculine. They're feminine leaning, but also carry masculine energy. And so I feel like you've been obsessively thinking about this new beginning and giving reciprocity to someone here. It feels like with the World card that it is the end of something so something else can begin. And the Page of Pentacles is telling me something here is about to begin. It's going to make you very happy. So if you have concerns about it, I feel like it's about to make you very happy. Just make sure that you're super healed and that you are ready for whatever comes after this old chapter of yours is closed. So for some of you, you could be getting rid of the addiction or rid of the fear and the doubt and feeling like there's an attachment or attachments from the past. So for some of you, you could be closing the door on all of that, and that's the only way you're going to be able to move forward. It's part of the healing process. Why do we have the Seven of Wands here, please? For Leo, why is the Seven of Wands here? I feel like you're holding back and not making like a move, like not moving forward right away, because you feel like somebody here has some really tight boundaries. It feels like this person, in order for you to leap the boundary, you're going to have to come up with an apology. I'm just going to say the Page of Cups is here. Maybe someone owes you an apology. Take it as it resonates. But we've got the Five of Cups. And so it feels like in order to get around these boundaries here, in order to scoot these boundaries, you are going to have to come up with some sort of an apology, because it feels like whatever you did or said made somebody sad. So it feels like here that you're kind of holding back or holding on to the sadness, I feel like you're mostly holding on to it, but I feel also that you're not very vulnerable, because when the Four of Pentacles shows up, it's miserly. It's like, I'm not sharing. I'm not giving you anything. I'm not saying anything. I'm not telling you anything about my pentacle life. It feels like that if you do decide to scoot these boundaries, that you are going to have to come up with some sort of an apology. And the apology, I feel, is about hurting someone's feelings. That's what it feels like. And it's taken a very long time. Like it could have taken a year already since this whole thing happened. And you're feeling a year later like you want to try and have some triumphant movement here with this person here. Let's talk about this triumph here. What sort of triumph is coming in the future for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? We've got the Moon energy, we've got the Queen of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. You are going to have to liberate yourself, I feel, from the Moon energy, and things in the Moon energy aren't really as they seem. So I want to say, if you think that this person's going to turn you down, maybe they won't. Things aren't as they seem. So it feels like if you liberate yourself from the Moon energy, so this is a place where you can't really see what's going on, maybe your shadow work possibly, it feels like you will have an exciting new beginning here. We do have, there are a lot of things that you need to come across, that you need to conquer some things, but it feels like there is going to be a brand new passionate beginning here if you just decide to stand up and speak to somebody and tell them your truth and be very honest with them. It feels like you need to stop hiding in the moon energy. You need to liberate yourself from that in order to have this success. So I feel like this triumph here is coming at you. It's going to cause a tower. It's a realization that you're going to have. It feels like this victory is charging at you. It doesn't feel like you're charging toward the victory. The victory is charging toward you, which makes me feel like you have an opportunity to respond or react. You have an opportunity to push it away or invite it in. And it's going to be different for all of you here. We have the Six of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. I feel like with the Ace of Swords here, right? I feel like your triumphant success is that you're finally going to let go of some burdens, some heavy stuff you've been carrying around after a conversation, after you get the clarity, after you walk across the finish line here. We do have the Six of Wands, and it feels like everything that tried to kill you just made you stronger. And it feels like here you're still carrying a few of these burdens, but speaking it out is what is going to give you the strength to carry on here. Don't forget, we got this energy, right? I feel like when you get over the finish line, that possibly there is harmony. This is someone who you are going to have a spiritual union with here, and we do have passion ignited. There's passion ignited between you. We've got wisdom, the Hierophant. Possibly there is going to be some sort of something that leads to a commitment between you and another person. All right. Oh, look at that. The Daughter of Swords. There it is. You're going to stop watching. And when you do, it's a realization, I feel, after watching somebody for a while, that it's time to come in and speak with them. All right, I'm going to go for now. Thank you, Leo, for being here. I appreciate you. I will be back with your bonus read. Thank you so much for your enthusiasm and the way that you love on this channel. Growing this part of the channel at 10 of Cups Tarot is really important. We need fire energy. Thank you so much for doing that. I'll be back because I'm always back. Love you guys. Bye.